There are many states around this great country who have completely stomped all over the Second Amendment with some of the crazy laws that they're putting in place. Now, I do believe, and a lot of people don't, but I do believe that the Supreme Court will be overturning that in the fall. However, in the meantime, there are several states and several counties as well as cities all across America that are declaring themselves Second Amendment sanctuaries. What are those states? Well, the list of Second Amendment sanctuary states recently, well, just in the last couple days, Utah has added themselves to this list, but we also have West Virginia, Wyoming, Idaho, North Dakota, Montana, Nebraska, Kansas, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Arizona, Alaska, and of course, Utah just added themselves. Now, my home state of Missouri, we haven't declared ourselves to be a Second Amendment sanctuary, but we did recently pass House Bill 85, which nullifies any federal gun control at all. What that means is if any officer of the federal government or local jurisdiction tries to infringe on Second Amendment rights of Missouri citizens in the state of Missouri, they are fined with a $50,000 fine, according to House Bill 85. Any federal agency working within the state that is infringing on Second Amendment rights is immediately kicked out of the states. They're not allowed to even conduct business in the state of Missouri if they are infringing on Second Amendment rights while they're here. This is great news. Now, also, we have counties all over the country outside of those states that are also declaring themselves to be Second Amendment sanctuaries, some in Northern California as well as Northern New York. I'd be very curious what that looks like. If you're in any of those counties, please comment below, because what's it look like to be a Second Amendment sanctuary in California? That's a big question mark on my end, but they have declared themselves to be so. Sheriffs in counties throughout the country have also said there is no way they're going to act out against Second Amendment rights. This is really good news that the country is doing, that the states are doing this, because we have to go back to this idea. You know, there was a point where when the states were established, it was so that they would have sovereignty among the federal government, that the state of Missouri that I reside in, or your state, that we are almost, we reside together. Now, yeah, we are united as one, as a federal government, but we still have sovereignty to determine what's best for the citizens residing in that state, because what's best for somebody in Missouri might not be what's best for somebody in another state. But the bottom line is the Second Amendment is what's best for every state in the United States. And I do believe we're going to see some changes to the suppression of the Second Amendment in some of the states like New York, Illinois, California, you know, just to name a few. But there's obviously more than that. But it's a beautiful thing. You know, if you reside in those states, it's kind of a breath of fresh air to know that you're safe. You know, as the federal government tries to play games with the Second Amendment, I feel pretty safe in my good state of Missouri, and I hope you feel safe in yours. If not, you know, things can change, and I do believe things are changing. I believe that the country is becoming more pro-Second Amendment, and we're seeing that as we see many people trying to work harder to bring down the Second Amendment as the Second Amendment just becomes stronger. So, love to hear your thoughts. Again, if you're residing in any of those counties, any of the anti-Second Amendment states where your county has become a Second Amendment sanctuary, I'd be very curious what that looks like. Please do comment below, because again, I don't know, I couldn't imagine what it would be like to live in a state like New York or California and be completely suppressed like this. I truly couldn't even imagine what that looks like. And then if you just have this little individual county within that state that has determined themselves to be Second Amendment sanctuaries, that is awesome. So if you reside in any of those counties or are familiar with what that looks like, please put it in the comments below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. If you feel called to support this channel to Patreon, that link is also below. But the most important part of this channel is we take prayer requests. Please don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.